Let's cross over to TRT World. It is Tiyansan who is standing by for us in Gaziantep. It is now watching Natasha's story. What struck me was the survivors burying their loved ones. What's the mood like there amongst the public and officials there?
Well, Alijan, the initial shock still hasn't faded away. And it's still very much an atmosphere of grief, and especially in that particular neighborhood. Remember, this wasn't just a random target, but when you are talking about a wedding, it was mostly families and friends who were there. So almost all of those 51 dead, and the rest of the neighborhood, one way or another, knew each other. So this is a big, big tragedy for that particular neighborhood. And yesterday we were there, seeing almost all of the neighbors from the area coming by to both pay their respects and also to visit the area where it all happened. And you could see almost everyone shedding tears as they passed by. So the pain is still very much fresh. But this is also the case across the country. Many people have taken it to social media since Saturday night, expressing their outrage over the incident. And there are so many reasons to be angry. When you look at it, it's not just innocent people who passed away, but this was also an incident. This was also supposed to be a wedding, a time of celebration, and also the death toll is quite high with 51, but especially the fact that 29 among them are already identified as children makes it particularly heartbreaking. And also, as you've said, the perpetrator is reported to be a 12-year-old child. So whichever way you look at this incident, it is just absolutely tragic.
And where do we stand in terms of the investigation?
Well, we still don't know who's behind the incident, but the investigation is still ongoing. We understand among the 51 dead, the 44 bodies have already been identified and buried, and autopsies are still going on for the 7 remaining bodies. And there was, so the expectation is that once all of the autopsies are completed, we will know more about all of the identities and possibly the perpetrator himself and what kind of a bomb was used, and all of this intelligence might lead to something more solid. But an interesting statement came from the deputy head of the ruling AKP party who was visiting the area following the incident. He said this is a very intriguing attack. He said there's still a lot that is that we still don't know, but he vowed that everything will come to surface quite soon. But he emphasized the fact that the government considers this attack and those before the coup attempt all the same. He said all of these attacks carry one common agenda, and that is to impose a new political reality on Turkey, to destabilize this country. So everybody is now expecting to find out more about what this was all about.
It is, thank you. It is Tiyansan live for us in Gaziantep.